What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
What's going on with the what's driving black women crazy these days?
Not having a black father in the household.
Okay. Why do you think that is?
I grew up with my mother's single parent home, 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
She instilled in her daughters.
How many fathers?
3.
Okay. So she instilled in how many children? How many daughters does she have?
2.
So she instilled in her daughters, you don't need a man. What does she instill in her boys?
My brother still to this day, he's 37, feels like he should take care of the family.
Right. So why are there no black father? Why was there no black father in your household?
My father was murdered.
Okay.
My brother, who's older than my sister and I, his father was in jail. And the same thing for my younger brother. His father went to jail as well.
Okay. 3 out of the 4 men that your mother had children with went to jail.
2 out of
3, and 1 was murdered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in general, why are black fathers not in the household?
I would have to say that black women don't give them the chance. If you don't do what they say or you don't agree with them, they pretty much cut you out. That's what I take from it.
Who are you referring to? Black men or black women?
Black women.
Okay.
Black women.
Okay.
I've seen it time and time and time again with my family members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you hear it on this channel. You hear it on this channel. 26% of black women are married, file 80% of the divorces in black community. And every black woman I've asked, that you get one of 3 excuses, one of 3 reasons: abuse, infidelity, or income.
Mm-hmm.
But you never hear of them saying I was a horrible wife. And then inevitably, when I started speaking to the women, it turns out that the husbands that they walked away from seemed just like any other guy. But yet, I think you have onto something. Black women don't give black men any chance. It's one and done. So, and you're old. And you how old?
I'm 35.
How's that affected your love life?
I'm single, no children, never been married. My longest relationship was 1.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a year ago. I date guys that's older than myself, in between 45 to 55. That's my sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people may not agree, but that's what I like.
No, you should date older than that. But with your family history, have you had therapy or counseling?
I have had some.
Okay. I mean, that's a traumatic. I mean, 2 fathers murdered. I mean, you're murdered and 2 in jail. I mean, that I would say you need to know why your family life was that chaotic.
Well, it was my mother's choices. I mean, that's
right.
why.
But what I'm saying is to know the impact it had on you. Case in point, have you sat down with a counselor for any real length of time?
I have. Mm-hmm.
How long?
I was seeing her maybe about 6 months, every 2 weeks.
Okay, 6 months. And how long ago was that?
That was probably about right before COVID.
And you saw a counselor in your 30s?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So any acceptance, abandonment, approval issues?
Yes, all of that. The first question she asked me was, what do I like to do for fun?
Mm-hmm.
And I told her eating, reading, and she was like, I can already tell you right there, you're an emotional eater.
Mm-hmm.
And you like to spend time alone.
Yeah.
You like to isolate. Just based off of those 2 questions.
So how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
You know what's coming next.
I'm 157. I recently lost, a lot of weight
What's a
since
lot? What's a
being
lot
in
of weight?
counseling,
What-
around 30 pounds. Yeah, I was overweight at
So you're
first.
still close to 190. So
No, I'm 157.
yeah, but you were close to 190 before the
Oh
weight.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Oh
was really close to it,
yeah,
pushing it.
close to 200 pounds. So my thing is, okay, if mom had a chaotic, dysfunctional way of picking men,
Hmm.
you're 35. I mean, you're
Hmm.
outside of the danger zone. You're on the other side, no man's land.
I smashed the wall.
No, you smashed the wall 5 years ago. You're in no man's land right now. It's to the point to where, do you have the skills, the relationship skills, to have a long-term relationship with any man?
I think so. I won't say that I know everything, but I'm learning.
But see, the thing is, you don't do. Okay, I got to challenge you a little bit on that, because you said your longest relationship was a year and a half,
Hmm.
and that was recently.
Hmm.
That means your entire life you've had short-term relationships, if any.
Hmm.
You don't have this, then you can't say with confidence you have long-term skills. The only way to say that with confidence is to have done it.
True.
What you're trying to speak is, you're trying to speak optimistically, and that means this is what basically you're saying. All right, Kevin, I did 6 months counseling, and I know I came from a chaotic upbringing, but
Hmm.
I'm willing to find Roger, date Roger, and then practice on him. Rather to do the work up front to make sure that Roger and I can have a longer interaction, or determining whether or not I should even deal with Roger. This is why therapy and counseling is so good. It's not just short term. It should continue to go on, because when you have most of your life you have lived a life of no relationships with men. So the likelihood of having a man in your life is really slim. Has anyone ever kind of framed it that way?
Yes,
All right. Who did? Who framed it that way?
my brother.
And does he ever? And what is he doing?
He's not married. He's 37, no kids. We pretty much have the same life as far as like dating. He dates more than I do though.
But why isn't he? What's he doing with his career and his work history?
Oh, he has a great career. He's
Yeah.
a senior project manager.
Cool. So what does he wanna? Does he want anything serious? Does he want his own family?
He does, but again, like our upbringing, he needs to go to therapy.
See, when you have when you have a chaotic upbringing like you and your brothers, fear and scarcity tend to be your motivating factors.
Hmm.
Nothing positive comes from fear and scarcity as a motivation. I.e., your brother, he can have a great job as a project manager, which means he can have the financial resources to maintain a family, but he probably fears going to get a woman and trying to make it work, because he fears that he doesn't have the skills to make it work. And then he'll invest that time, energy, and then if it breaks apart, he'll have to deal with the heartbreak. Jesus forbid, if there's a marriage and kids, then there has to be a weekend that, see, the fear. And this is what we do. The longer we stay away from people and having a real relationship with folks, the
Hmm.
more it becomes this. That's why I'm saying, if that's what you want, therapy and developing those relationship skills. Because it's not so. See, another thing. Sadly, too many of Black women just think you can just decide you can be in a relationship just because you want to. That's not true.
Oh no, I don't think that at all. I don't think that at all.
I'm just saying. I'm saying, if you listen to my channel, you've heard women talk about they've been away for
Well,
20
yeah,
years,
yeah,
and they're like,
yeah. I've been
now I'm
listening.
ready. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah. I don't feel like right now that I'm ready to date. I still want to, continue my therapy once, my physician's books open back up, but my therapist's books open back up, but
She's not
I'm
doing
not
virtual
ready to date at
sessions?
this. She is, but she's overbooked.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
would say virtual sessions, group sessions, and don't stop dating. You need to practice. You need to practice.
Okay.
I mean, you need to practice.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have time. I mean, 35, you don't have time to waste. You need to practice. It was like just like I was talking to that woman the other day, who was 43 years old, and she ain't had a date since her 20s. You need to practice. This is like being on a bike. Tia, unmute yourself. Thanks for calling in, Lulu. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What stood out in this conversation was how her dating life was messed up way before she ever dated anyone. Chaotic childhood, 3 father figures either in jail or dead, and a mom who made chaos feel normal. That created a pattern she's still stuck in at 35. She tried to sound positive, saying she thinks she can handle long-term relationships, but her life proves otherwise. A 1.5-year relationship at 35 isn't impressive. It's proof she's never stayed with anything long enough to actually learn how relationships work. Kevin wasn't being mean. He was showing her that hoping things work out isn't a real plan. The big pattern was avoiding everything. She kept to herself, ate when stressed, barely went to therapy, and floated through dating without getting serious. That's what happens when your life is built on fear and never having enough. Those things control your choices even when you think you're improving. Her brother was the same way. Good job, 0 dating success, same emotional problems never fixed. Their past taught them to protect themselves, not connect with people. And when you go decades without real relationship experience, you actually don't know how to do it anymore. It's not just in your head. The bigger point is this: wanting a relationship doesn't mean you're ready for one. Too many people think being ready is just a feeling like, okay, I'm ready now. But it's not. She hasn't built real habits, hasn't fixed her deeper issues, and hasn't practiced the skills you need to keep something going. At 35, she's out of time to keep avoiding this. She doesn't need more motivation. She needs practice. Real therapy, actually talking to people and doing it over and over is the only way to break the pattern from her childhood. Without that, she'll keep thinking wanting something is the same as being able to do it. And nothing will ever change. That's what people don't understand. Wanting better doesn't create better. Action does. Real, repeated, uncomfortable action. So that's it. If this made sense, go ahead and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you later.